Welcome back to another Movies with Andy. Today we're talking about Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
I've been tortured with voodoo. Been shot 9 times, including once by your father.
Sorry! Indiana Jones is back in a new adventure and is once again taking down the thing he hates the most, the Nazis. So this one right off the bat begins in the past, where the Nazis are stealing an ancient relic for Hitler. But who better to save the day and steal the relic back than Indiana Jones? So like I said, this one begins back in time in the 40s. And they also de-aged Harrison Ford to look like he did back in the day. And I honestly think they did a really good job at making it look realistic. Of course, it looks a lot better when there's low light and it's dark. But overall, I feel like they did a really good job. And the beginning action sequence is actually really thrilling and fun. Once the first action sequence actually began, I was really excited for the rest of the movie. And I was right, all the action sequences in this movie are actually really fun and well done. And it was just great to see him in action as well. For a man his age, he can still pack a punch. But of course, there were some very obvious moments where the action was CGI'd. I also felt like the story was actually really entertaining. History is such a big part to these Indiana Jones movies. And as someone who loves history, I love watching these movies because of their version of history, and it might be a little over exaggerated, but it's still a lot of fun. Also, and if you're ever planning on casting a villain for a film, please cast Mads Mikkelsen again. He does such a great job, and I feel like he always steals the scene whenever he's on screen. You believe him to be an evil Nazi, and yes, his plan may be crazy, but it just might work. But of course, you always got Indiana Jones to stop the Nazis. I will say though, I feel like the pacing in this movie was kind of off. And I get that they might have to slow down the movie sometimes for the story, but I feel like it just slowed down too much in some parts. And with that being said, I just felt like the movie was also a little long. There could have been some things that could have been edited out or changed for the story. Also, I feel like there are a lot of people who are huge fans of the Indiana Jones franchise. And I feel like not once did we ever hear about his friend in the film, who he just happens to be the godfather of his daughter. I feel like there's been a good amount of characters from the old film that you may have been able to implement in that storyline. Also, just like every single Indiana Jones movie, there's a little bit of sci-fi in there. And by a little bit, I mean it's pretty crazy in this film. And not Kingdom of the Crystal Skull crazy, but a little bit in that realm. Or in that time, and you can take that any way you want. So now would I go watch this movie in the theater again? Honestly, I'd probably wait to just watch it at home. It was a lot of fun and I would not mind watching it again, but I just feel like the pacing and the slow moving of it, I just wouldn't want to sit in a theater to watch it again. So now, are you gonna go watch the new Indiana Jones movie? Are you hoping that there's more movies after this, or are you kind of done with the Indiana Jones character? Let me know down below, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for new movie reviews every week.